Hello, good morning. This is Kenya News Alert, and I'm your host, House of Zulfa ndani ya Morning Tea. And again, we have this beautiful guest with us today. What is your name?
Hello, good morning, everyone. And my name is Lewis Philip. As always, I'm always happy to be with you, sharing and learning from you people.
Morning, welcome.
Thank you. Morning.
So, my dear, how was your night yesterday?
My night was quite pleasant, I can say. Yeah, my duvet did a good work of keeping me warm. So yeah, I was thinking of proposing to it like the lady who married the duvet. So yeah, I can now see the reason and the point, you know.
Not in Kenya though.
It keeps even the heart warm.
Yes, true. It's the most reliable thing.
Yeah, so
as you are in your duvet, did you follow the news and see what is going on in Kenya right now?
Yeah, as I was in my duvet, I got bored because my duvet can't talk. So I just got to my phone and I was like, let me see
what is going on.
What is Ruto up to?
Yes, and what is he up to?
He's up to spending Kenya.
Don't worry, he's up to no good. He's up to no good, yes?
That is always what he does. He's always up to no good.
Okay.
Yes, so right now he's up to spending, and he's spending Kenyan money, and he's spending it carelessly. We can't say it's his money because it is our money.
So how do we know? How sure are we that this is our money?
It is our tax.
Our tax, our revenue.
Yeah.
Being used by this person.
Yeah, you can imagine.
And we don't know why he's using our money.
You can imagine that.
So what was he using our money to do?
He was... Sorry? He was in Baringo.
Yes. Baringo kundo kwao,
I think. And as always, the president goes with ndege.
So ni mafuta yetu.
Hiyo ni mafuta yetu off. And as he was in Baringo, he was with deputy president, Mr. Kindiki. And he bought goods. And that is not the worst part. The worst part is that there is someone in Kayole who slept in the cold.
And our president is there buying goods.
Do you know he bought
this 10 million?
He bought 700 goods worth 10.5 million.
Kwani moja inaweza pesa ngapi?
15,000.
Hizo goods ziko na nini so special? Me, I think ukienda pale saizi machako zama Nairobi ama Kajiado, you'll buy a good for 1,000.
Yeah.
That 15,000 is like umelipia watu rent kwa nyumba zingine watu kama wangapi? Ukisema everyone 2,000. Just nyumba ya kawaida. At this point we just want where our children will sleep. Just somewhere to lay our heads. And the president ameongelea kuhusu issue ya kubomolewa nyumba.
Ameilenga.
That's why we are asking the question. Is the more dictatorship, the more is error coming back through our president?
Yeah.
Is it coming back? That is the question for you, our viewer and our listener today. Is the more dictatorship coming back? Huyu mtu ambaye tunamuita huko kwa mtandao ni Kasongo, Mr. Ruto, analeta the same dictatorship ya predecessors huko nyuma. Babu yake huko nyuma, Moi. Tupate 24 years tumeshakuwa a dictatorship like back huko. Bebe Moi linga 1984. Yeah. 84 hapo somewhere.
Nani? It is 70 something.
70 kitu. 75, 74 is when he became the president. Na akuja kutoka 2002.
Yeah.
24 years.
You can imagine.
So we are asking our very, very, very extinguished and esteemed listeners and viewers today, are we going back to that era, the era of dictatorship, the era where when we speak, we are being kidnapped, we are being killed, like back when the war was going on? And what is this that the president aongee? We we're going to get back to that as we go tupitie pale gazeti la leo la Taifa tujue the first minutes we chambua the gazeti and then we get back to our topic. Yes? So Taifa leo kuna just give vidokezo. Yes? So Chiloba wa LGBTQ alipanga kuokoa na kuacha ushoga kabla ya kuwawa kinyama. Kuna Huru apigwa darubini kwa ukaraba wake na Ruto, and there is watu 53 wafariki na maelfu kujeruhiwa kibunga Chido kikiteswa pwani ya Afrika Mashariki. Masharini. So would you go through that?
Okay, so
deeper.
On Chiloba.
Yes.
On Chiloba, sometimes it's a choice, you know. Being gay is a choice.
You will be cancelled.
Yeah, and you can choose.
So it's a choice. You know, people say they are born with it.
You can be born with a very big nose, and you can go to a hospital, do plastic surgery, and the nose will be made. So no matter how you are born, you can still change. You know. So if Chiloba, is it Chiloba? Yeah. If Chiloba wanted to change and become a straight guy. And but
they say that
he did not want that.
I want to get deeper into that because we have like a really big sensitive thing that we want to talk about. Because if you're going back to the Moses era, we must know right now and know what we're going to do as Kenyans. But the thing about Chiloba, people say that they are born that way, they do not choose to be gay, it is something. I'm not criticizing anyone because sexuality is your sexuality. I'm told sexuality is a spectrum. Yes. So people choose.
You can choose to change your.
So the way I choose to get married or not get married is the same way. Now that one we know.
I can choose to get married to a guy or a lady. That's my choice.
Now I understand. So so alikuwa na plan kuokoka but aliuliwa kinyama, si ndio?
I think
who killed the person. How? By the way, I didn't know about this.
It is someone or Chino or Thiambo.
Were they involved?
Yeah, they were
lovers. So that's why he was killing the lover, because the lover was now saying, I'm going to marry a woman. Well, okay. So Uhuru apigwa darubini na ukaraba wake wa Ruto. So you remember some few days ago, some few weeks ago, Ruto went to Uhuru, our former president, went to Kalonzo's wedding, Ruto's wedding, and people were saying sasa wameshikana. And then some few days later, we saw our president amekimbia ameenda kwa Ruto, and people were like, they are wanaenda kushikana, na kama wakishikana mlima ikasema wakishikana ni kura ya Ruto, nadhani isi ya mlima mzima ni ya Uhuru peke yake, si kura ya yote. So tell me about that.
So now Kenyans are like all eyes are now on Uhuru's step. Kenyans always wait, not just Kenyans, humans wait for the slightest mistake, and then they
pounce.
They all gang up on you. So that is what
unasikia watu mlima wamesema
is going through.
Akitaka waue, akitaka awashike, they are not supporting him, because the moment that he impeached Kashagwa, it meant war. Okay,
kabisa.
So tell me, what do you think about that? Why do you think why?
Because right now Ruto is the so-called msaliti. He is a so-called msaliti of watu wa Murima, because they were with him and then after he got what he wanted, he betrayed them, you know. And now Uhuru is with him. Now Uhuru wants to Ruto wants to get to the Murima through Uhuru. So he too has been considered an enemy
of the tribe of the people. But have you read that book?
No, not quite. I just
same. It was before me. So now Uhuru has become the enemy of the people. But you know already Ruto is the enemy of the people. Maybe people kwa ambao wanunua mbuzi 10 million. And I want to know, that is what mpaka nimesema hata tutapita ile gazeti sana, because I want to know What is happening seriously? If this is a revenue, we need to know ni pesa yetu inatumika ama ni pesa yetu inatumika. But how we know these people, they will never use their accounts. It's like ndio ufunga account yake mpaka hizi miaka 10 ziishe. Ndio nakuja kusema ngoja. Kumbe kuna pesa zangu zimekuwa mahali sasa mabilioni. You know, and as artists have gone to the social medias and they are like, there's a song I was going through social media yesterday and I heard it. And wanasema, we saw you. Okay? We are seeing you. When you became the president, your net worth went from, I don't know, it was something to billions now. Is a billionaire now?
Yeah.
You went from there, you went to Jenkai in a mansion.
You can imagine.
Taita akona land.
Yeah.
Baringo West akona land. Maybe in Kayole he has lands. We don't know in the entire Kenya he has lands.
The entire country.
The entire country. And the way you're buying lands, Mr. President, there are people ambao nyumba zao wanabomolewa. There are people ukienda kununua mbuzi za 10 million. There are people ambao sahi wamelala nje. What is that? What is that? Seriously.
That is being worse than being selfish. Because you can imagine.
As a president, you should be selfless.
Yeah.
But we are not seeing selfless now.
He is being chaotic.
It is not good.
Let
me tell you, it's not good. And that's why I'm asking our fellow viewers here, our viewers here in Kenya News Alert. You guys, munafikiria saa hizi venye mlima imekataa Ruto, sawa? Na at the same time, naona tunarudi wakati wa Moi. Tunarudi wakati wa Moi. That is a question. Are we going back to that era? Because when you see it's like Kenya is becoming a dictatorship.
Right now where Kenya is, it's like we are halfly on Moi's era. Halfly on the era of Idi Amin Dada, even worse, because these people don't even want us to breathe. You breathe, if you don't want to breathe according to how they want
you to breathe,
then it's off with your head, as the Queen of Hearts suggests, off with your head. So right now it's worse than Moi's era. Right now, it's worse than the era of the Idi Amin or who. So, as I always say, let's pray for this country. But sometimes even
this country sababu.
But sasa baya ni kama hii country pia tuko na Yesu. Do you know, another day I was in Twitter and somebody was like, Yesu urumia watu, and then Jesus Christ was there like
I replied.
I can reply, and then God came with the rule.
And
so you can imagine
the entire thing.
So you can imagine Jesus and God are like they're looking at this. Where are we going as a country?
We're going back to Moi's era. That's why in national kizo swali. When tunaendelea Kenya tunda wapi? Where are we going? Seriously. Because if the president anaweza acha tu watu hapa Kayole. Sawa? Hapa tu Kayole. Ambapo I think we know. Sasa usiko wapi?
Iko tu hapa nini?
Nairobi.
Yeah.
Nairobi County. Kayole iko wapi?
Iko Nairobi County.
Na ametoka tu hapa amepanda ndege ameenda mpaka huko. Ametoka Taita actually, he was in Taita the other day. The other day. Ametoka sasa ndo huyu sasa. So tell me, we are going back to dictatorship. No, Wagikuyu hao washakuwa like wewe tufanyie. You know they are all this powerful ethnic group.
Yeah.
Really powerful.
Very powerful. And when they decide, they have decided.
So I'm going to go to Uhuru.
Yeah.
I was reading the news of Uhuru and Ruto.
Yeah.
So wanasema mkutano wa hivi majuzi kati ya rais mstaafu Uhuru Kenyatta na rais Ruto unaendelea kuibua mjadala kuhusu sababu ya ukuruba kati ya viongozi hao wawili waliokuwa wametofautiana katika kipindi cha miaka miwili iliyopita. Hasa washirika na aliyekuwa naibu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua wanauliza ni kipi bwana Kenyatta anachoweza kumsaidia Ruto. Okay?
Yeah.
So Wakikuyu walisema hivyo. But Gachagua said, if you think that now Mr. Uhuru atimeenda meet huko kwake sijui somewhere north, mwendo wapi north, somewhere north or huko kwake mali walienda is retired, is holiday home Gatundu somewhere north,
I think.
Yeah. If you think now that means that mlima iko na wewe, there's nothing, wewe tu kura ya mtu mmoja.
Yeah.
But if the entire Mulima and the MPs and the politicians from this place, my dear, you close that. Ulifunga your gates.
Walifunga after.
The moment uliskuma mtu wetu huku kamtoa, even a madharau with no dignity and everything, you were done.
The moment they included Mutuse, they are done.
And Mutuse is a Kamba?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Are you with us? Yes, I am.
Mutuse is a Kamba?
Yeah, Mutuse is a Kamba.
That's why I'm hearing hizo pesa zinapelekwa Kibesi. Yeah, barabara, there was we were live the other day and this guy told me that kuna barabara ambazo Gashago alikuwa anapigania zipelekwe Maumau projects. And that is why watu wanasema Wakikuyu wana feel they are the only people here, like all projects nafaa kupelekwa huko. But I beg to differ kidogo. I beg to differ and say that the Maumau people really fought for this country. Yes, we all fought.
Yeah, they did.
But when you hear Maumau, you think about who? You think about the Gikuyu people.
Yeah.
So the project should be taken where?
It should be taken to every country that you need.
No, be with me.
Okay, so you want to say that it should be taken to
I'm saying, when you hear Maumau, what do you think about?
The Kikuyu.
Yes. Now, I'm hearing barabara kwa ziko vizuri.
Yeah, zinafaa zitengenezwe.
So that is what the Rigathi Gachagua was fighting for before impeachment. Apparently, that person told me that. And then now Mutuse akaambiwa, if you, what does Mutuse stand for government that it was so important ifanya atoke?
Nothing.
Na akaambiwa if now Mutuse agrees to make sure that Ametoka is impeached, then now barabara zapelekwa Kibwezi.
Okay, do you know I think he's just some kind of infrastructural lawyer or something, or because how, you know, even with his bad English, his statements were still taken with his
I didn't, and I'm really sorry. I wasn't available for that. I was taking like an examination, so I didn't get to see that.
So like Mutuse, are you with us? Yes, I am with us. That is the only thing in a trend, so I am Mutuse. So with Mutuse being with us and with them too, his propaganda on how that was and on how the statement he was giving, they were contradicting each other. But by somehow, the haters of the deputy president were they just took it and put it together, you know, to a point that you can see that this man is innocent. He's only trying to fight for his people. But the amount of money that these people have been given is more than even the innocence of the deputy president. They just want to chew him alive and not even piece by piece, not even spitting.
That's why he got another
mpaka kalala hosi. And the worst thing ni alilala hosi na bado wako hapo wanang'ang'ana kumtoa. Like, is that even does that even,
you know, me, I was told that any president angemtoa cha lazima, it is because he had to pretend to go through the law.
Yeah.
Because we are watching, see kama kitambo, yes, kama kitambo social media iko hivyo, na tuko na freedom of speech, and the outside world is watching, and Trump is watching, and the royal family is watching, and Africa is watching, and Commerce is watching, and UN is watching. Now everyone is watching. Yeah.
Yes. And you can imagine now everyone sees you, and they are like, oh, so you are the one who is going against the constitution of your country. And maybe someday he will want to be in the position that Raila is. Now you can imagine sasa angemtoa hivyo mercilessly, heartlessly, and without even covering a shame in his cloth.
You know, huyu bro ajali. That's why nauliza, okay? Are we going back? Comment pale, continue pale view, like, subscribe, okay? And comment and tell us what is happening in our government right now, okay? Are we going back to the Ruto's era? Are we going back into a dictatorship slowly and slowly?
Are we dying as a country?
And then I say, Sawa, there's something that I always say. Kenya News Alert is your partner when it comes to your advertisement. There's a number down there on your screen. Take that number, SMS it, WhatsApp it, they shall call you, they shall get back to you, okay? Because we have the best equipment, we have the best creative team. So wewe tu nikukuja na tuambie mimi nataka hizi mind zangu get advertised. Na tuingie into creative mode, okay? All you have to do is take that number, call it, SMS it, speak to our team, the team of Kenya News Alerts, and thank you. So, naendelea. Wanasema na tuko pale kwa Ruto na nani, sawa? Si Ruto na wanasema kuna anachoweza kumsaidia nacho aliyekuwa naibu wake ilhali kuelekea uchaguzi wa mkuu wa mwaka 2022. Alisema hakuwa ameiva kuongoza na akamunga mkono kiongozi wa upinzani Raila ambaye hata hivyo alishinda na Dr. Ruto. I think that when we talked about it, that Raila went to Uhuru.
Yeah.
Uhuru went to Raila.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was like, this person is not fit to lead. Why do you think Kenyatta alikuja akasema hivyo? Why do you think that Kenyatta alikuja akasema huyu mtu achaneni na yeye? When I tell you that huyu mtu achaneni na yeye, sio jokes, this person cannot lead.
He has been married politically.
Married politically
to him for 10 good years. And I want to there is this guy he was talking to the president and anamwambia ati akitoka 2032. To that guy, my dear, you lied to that man. At 2032 ayuko huko.
Nani yuko
Ruto, he's not coming back into after.
Bwana mwambie you're not coming back.
Yeah, kuna huyu jamaa alikuwa anamwambia ati President Ruto ati after your 10 years ukitoka in 2032, you lied to him. Hakuna 2032 anatoka this the real 2 remaining years anatoka na
alifuaza Kenya ndio roza shikana to impeach.
Yeah. Hakuna cha, so stop lying to these leaders.
Stop lying to this guy. Stop lying to this guy.
Tell him how Rudy. If it's
let me tell you, wale wakikuyu pale wameshikana, wako like you're not coming back, bro. You're not.
Even the whole country right now.
Now the whole country we are like you're not coming back.
The whole country is saying you are not coming back.
Anamwaje mbuzi ya 10 million.
You can imagine.
Anamwaje mbuzi ya 10 million na pesa yetu. Kuna mtu pale nyumba yake imeadibiwa. You guys commentini pale mtuambie. Anamwaje mbuzi ya 10 million. 10.5.
Do you know mdogo wake alinunua mbuzi za 4.5 million.
Mdogo wake brother yake ama naibu wake? Kindiki. Where Kindiki comes from, no tribe?
I think he's from the Tharaka or somewhere.
Tharaka na Kenani? Ogikuyu ama Waembu? Wambere?
Somewhere I don't even know. So you can imagine. Those are 50.
You know, let me tell you, maybe I remember wakati wa maandamano. Kindiki used to kuambiwa na Ruto. Shika wale ameshashika. Shika wale wameshafanya. And then kidogo tunasikia ndo deputy.
Wow. Lakini in politics we are told there is no permanent friend and there is no permanent enemy.
Uko tu watu.
Yeah. One moment they are kissing, the other they are giving each other's blows. And yet yesterday they were kissing. But here Kenya is not even politics. This is playing with our minds, the citizens' minds. You know, toying with our emotions. Like they are like. Not even
what are you going to do?
They are toying with our lives.
Yes.
Because when they clash, wanakuja kutuua sisi. So people. So God had given humans power, some kind of.
We do have that power, but we still keep on making the same mistakes when it comes to election. Like nasema, tumeona akini fich wakati wa Kibaki used to be good, yes?
Yeah,
it used to be good.
Kibaki is the only president mwenye in his era
Ajawa tu.
Yeah.
Okay, we were afraid kidogo for Lucy Kibaki because Lucy Kibaki didn't love Ujinga.
Yeah.
You know, but she was tearing her name and her husband's reputation, yes?
Yeah.
So tuendelee, wanasema aje? Tunataka kuona jinsi rais huyo wa zamani atakavyofanya baada ya mkutano huo. Kila mtu ana hamu ya kuona jinsi Bwana Kenyatta atakavyomsaidia Rais Ruto ambaye alijaribu kila njia ili kuzuia asiingie madarakani kujifufua mlimani. Akasema mbunge wa Bakasi Kaskazini Bwana James Gakuya. So those are people from there.
Yeah.
These are politicians from where? From Murima. Okay. We want to see what he's going to do for him. Because we tell you we own the keys to these things, yeah? So asema Bwana Gakuya alishangaa jinsi Bwana Kenyatta atakavyojipanga upya ili kufuta upinzani wake dhidi ya Dr. Ruto kati ya 2018 and 2022. Ambaye wakati huo alikuwa naibu wake. Na kumpigia debe Rais Ruto awanie muhula wa pili akiwa huo ndio mpango. Okay? Hakuna kuwania the second time. And if now Ruto is trying to cheat us on stuff. To work at the same place where we have put this other guy. Because why is he meeting him and try now going to promise him that he could have won elections tena, si ndio? So mbunge wa Gishunguri Bidhavoni wa Mushomba alisema mkutano wa viongozi hawa wawili huna umuhimu wowote katika Mlima Kenya.
Yeah.
You know, akifananisha uhusiano wa Rais Ruto na eneo hili na ule wa chungu kilichovunjika. It's nothing. So I think they're trying to assure us that what if hata wakimit, hata wakishikana, hata wakiandeshake, it's nothing. Us as the Mulima, us as the headquarters of politics in Kenya, we are telling you, be assured there's nothing. Because we cannot accept. And there's one thing with Kenyans, nataka nikiulize swali na kuna mtu mpaka sasa amenijibu. Sawa, if Kenyans really do love Raila, they say we love Raila. Mbona hampei kura? When it comes to now push and shove, do right now, they do not give him money. And do not tell me anaibiwa, because as a really wise man, kwa nini anashindana akiibiwa?
Because he lacks tactics, as I told you.
Unataka kuniambia bro?
Do you know Skonyeta tanini mwange leo kuwa heartless as Ruto.
A heartless tyrant.
Yeah, ama as heartless madres ama ni madrowat. So, do you know because the Ruto anakuambia 2 million and the security of your family, they are alive.
No, hata kushinda kuiambia security of the family. And we shall talk about it today. Nasika pale saa 8 to saa 9 we shall be here talking about governing in Kenya, talking about Raila as the political figure. And I want to know kwa nini mashamba mnaambia anaibiwa aje? At this point, I sometimes me uneasy. Because like, bro, by now you should have known these people want you to be here and find your own way. Kwa nini mwenyewe pia hizi kuthreaten hivyo? Aizi mthreaten aje?
He loves his country.
But he's a part of the violence in 07.
Yeah, by then, maybe somebody to him, you know.
Kofi Annan.
Yeah. Akamweka some knowledge kwa akili yake.
Kambia bro, if you love this country, you have to give it up. It will come to you. It has not come to him.
Okay, maybe it's said.
Am I just going to say that he's a loser?
No, he's not a loser.
But he has lost so much.
But he has never given up. You become a loser when you give up on trying. You know? You never stop trying until you're done. Or until you get what you want.
It's about Dan Kimanthi. We fight until the last gun.
Yeah. We fight and make sure that we win. Which are yara. The Bragadishas and Mogadishus ziende na huko. We make sure if this is what we want, this is what we get as a person and as a country. You know? So yeah. There I know if huwa anaacha anaibiwa ajue venye ataanza kudeal na hiyo point ya kuibiwa. Si ati kila saa akipigiwa kura biwa anaibiwa. He should at least for one tafute watu hardcore, watu wenye wata make sure wamesimamia kama ni the corruption yenye inaendelea hapo IBC. Pia yeye mwenyewe akujivu.
But mimi najiulizaga hii swali, unaona? This corruption in ABC, is this a independent peke yake bado is ruled by the government?
It is independent.
It is
independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. Just like the judiciary, this is a head that has a president. It has a deputy president in a jilipa yenyewe.
Yes.
Though it takes from the government, but unapata it makes its own decision. Unaona? So yeah, and but they are still intimidated by someone who thinks they own the world. They are still threatened. They can be chopped off.
Be chopped off.
Yeah.
You know what is the electoral body? Commission.
Electoral Boundaries and I mean Independence Electoral Boundaries Commission. Commission.
Boundaries.
Yeah.
Boundaries.
Yeah, boundaries. The boundaries this is an
I know what boundaries you're talking about. Yeah. But now I'm thinking about figuratively and literally right now. Like
figuratively.
Yes.
Boundaries.
Yeah.
Those boundaries.
Because there is no unakumbuka wakati wa ku-announce who is going to be the president. Yeah. Kuna wale ambao walijitoa wakasema hizi kura zimeget rigged.
Yeah.
Sawa? Yeah. And I remember kulikuwa na war. But then I don't know if you saw the entire thing.
Yeah.
Nakumbuka Mama Ruto akitolewa hapo haraka because there was a war going on there.
Yeah.
It's like they came and found out kuna kitu Raila ameibiwa kura.
Yeah.
And it cannot be me at this point wala julizanga. Kwani Raila na hii government wameshikana and they just wanatuba ujinga because this person has been in this government even before this so-called Ruto was there. So what is that? Amekuwa kwa hii government anajua all the tricks and turns of the books.
Sasa ubaya ni
hakuna ubaya.
There is ubaya.
Yeah, we know
there is because yeye ana work na watu premature. Watu wenye
premature
wanaenda soft on
soft. Wajaka za soft.
Some are soft.
Which mjaka ambaye ni soft? Show me one soft. Babu Owino is soft.
Okay, no, not Babu.
Jalango baba
Raila himself is soft.
Wajaka ambao you're looking at as mjaka mgani ni soft? Mjaka mgani ni soft?
It gets to a point that you're like you want to give up. Now that is Raila right now.
Mimi utakuja pata because I tell you politics is a really dirty game. And the opposition, they call what? The opposition and the whatever, or they call the critics of the opposition, yeah? And the one that criticize the government, the critics of the government, yeah, yes? They work together. Kwa debate mnajua mkiwa wawili, si ndio? Mnajua nyinyi semeni hivi.
Yeah, you are opposing and you are proposing.
And nyinyi mtasema hivi. Unaona?
Yeah.
But at the same time you're just one government. Because why?
But hey, is the opposition paid by the government?
Yeah. When who pays it?
So that means that
sisi as Kenya tunabeba ujinga. Yeah. Tunabeba ujinga by both parties now. Because I don't get how you, minister, that you've been here for all this time, right now you won't tell me that utaibiwa tu, you're getting soft. There's no getting soft. That's what walisema. Mbona bro anaanza kubonga eti wakati inabaki eti kidogo eti tumeongea tumeandamana anaongea ndani and shake and nothing happens. Wakati wa election unga ilikuwa due to that ya ugali, ikabaki eti ameongea only that one day of election ndio unga ilipunguzwa nikaregeshwa the same amount, the same money after elections. So what is that?
Playing with us psychologically.
What is, in fact, everyone in that anafa afuto, and we go to the streets and tunandika wakina crazy kena uko ndo president na tunaeka watu kama Nyashinski hapo ndo wanatunini, all just because these people have been here and we are getting so fed up with these games.
At least those people they know. Do you know that right now mali tuko itafika point upate hustler, not just an hustler, someone from a low background cannot stand and ask for votes na apewe.
Yeah. And why is that, my dear?
Because of Ruto. Hakuna mtu itafika point watu wakwe like
kama uno hustler
you can imagine.
If this is a person who understands our cries and he's here
na hivi ndo anatufanyia. You know, inafikanga point that you are like, even Swahili said, there is this Swahili word that says, aliyeumwa na nyoka, hata akiona jiti, huogopa. So sisi, itafika point, tutakuwa tunachagua wenye tunajua ni mabombe.
Yeah, because you know, huyu hata akiba do at least we are good.
Yeah, hata iba sana. Lakini huyu
anataka aiba ibie mpaka watu wako, ibie mpaka village. No wonder kununua mbuzi 710 million apeleke pesa kwao. Na nwanza our revenue,
our money. Pesa saizi Kindiki ameingia amefungwa kununua
mbuzi ya pesa yote
4 million. Like 4 million. 4 million. Na huko kuna barabara hiyo 4 million inaifikisha mpaka mbali. Kuna hiyo 4 million kuna mtu itampea maji
nyumba.
Itampea maji.
People in Garissa, people in Marsabit.
You people, wake up. It's time for you to rise and shine and see that you're just munabebwa sijui nini.
Tebo ujinga tunakubali because we're still making the same mistakes that our parents did. We are still electing people who their eras were baby boomers.
Yeah.
I see millennials, baby boomers who call Generation X. We should have a Gen Z then. But I heard Karen Nyamu was fired.
Why?
Yeah, I heard something like that.
Why was she fired? Oh, because she reneged.
She is Variga. She is as bold as she's a millennium, I mean.
She's a millennium.
Yeah, but she's kinda bold. So I think I heard something like that. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to confirm it. I heard she was fired. Yeah.
If you dare rise up, it's off with your head. But Marishmafika as a country, we don't care if it's off with our heads.
Yeah. So as we say, Kenya News Alerts is your partner when it comes to your advertisement. There's a number on your screen. Please do try and contact them. Na mkiongea na wao, they shall get back to you. Mujue venye unataka kuadvertisiwa nini. So we are here asking, is the return of Moi era? Tumerudi dictatorship. Is Kenya now a dictatorship? Are we free? Are we free? Yes?
If we will ever be free as a country, it is when we have
and viewers, we have like really at breaking news. We have at breaking news. Na Witi na Kinkaka wamekosana.
Like wamechana cha kabisa.
Let me drink water.
The couple of the county. The country. Yeah, they're like, but nilijua that nothing is permanent. Kama 8 years old relationship, DJ Mo, size 8.
You got to get out in the story out. You just for a cloud and stuff. Or Lividiana, so I should read us. Please. But this one for an out, I don't think Kikaka needs clouds.
No.
That one is our OG, man. He doesn't need that.
Do you know that ukifika point ati wanachana and all that na wanataka still kufunika you know, as a celebrity inafikanga point utaki rumors mbaya because they are like kama wezi nini mtu wake au nini. And then you're like, hey.
Because I don't think that man has ever done cloud. Mtu ambaye alikuwa anatembea na CD zake enda kuuza. Do you know that is a self-made person?
Yeah.
Kinkaka.
Lakini kama
and if Nana Witi was with him even after he alizaa nje na ule song fulani hapo anaimbaga Nairobi something I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lady there. So and they were together for all those years. So terrible. She's from Kitengela actually,
Mligongia hapa tu?
Pale Chuna.
Mligongea King Kaka.
Watigongea kwenda. Which is a good lady. Sawa.
Yeah.
So they have broken up. And that's why we are asking. Tunarudi kutana kwa Moi.
I blame Ruto.
King
Kaka, I blame Ruto. I do not blame Nanawiti. I don't blame King Kaka. I blame Ruto. You know, figure point that even relationships are now based on Ruto. Somebody was saying, anatafuta mtu wa wane, wapewe hizo zawadi, wa divide na waachane.
Na pesa, mashanga.
Yeah, and then after the gifts, 50-50, the bride and the groom, and they go to mahali wanachukua divorce, and inaisha hivyo.
But you can't divorce even after a month. It can be only annulled. Annulment.
Yeah, bora imeisha tu.
Imewekwa hivyo, but divorce proceedings later.
Yeah.
That would be good. So I'm going to read the comments. Naona hapa kuna Mwalua anasema hello. So tunarudi hapo. Tunakataa but tunarudi wakati wa Moi. Kidogo watu waanze kufungiwa places. Na maana kuna Irene Shimams anasema hello. I'm loving the show and continue we are going to continue that way. And na maana kuna mmoja anasema Ruto na ubaya, unajua kama kuna pesa kununua mbuzi so nunue mbuzi, but pesa ni yetu. Pesa ni yetu as Kenyans. Naona hebu soma comments zingine hapo.
So naona kuna John hapa anasema love you guys, good work too. Naona kuna mwingine anasema Ruto is doing what he thinks is right. Let's give him the chance. Like what chance is that?
Chance ya ziisha tuwe. But in 5 years ziisha.
You people are not serious. You people are not serious at all. Okay, there is this one saying kama mligongea King Kaka sasa sisi tunafanya nini huko? Yeah, like
you watch a story because we don't know. We don't know what happened. Maybe sometimes sometimes you grow apart. Sometimes ana sikugongwa ama kugongewa. It is kugongana ama kugongewa. It is you grow apart. Yeah. You grow apart. Even you just grow apart. But you have nothing in common anymore.
Yeah. So yeah, people have different comments and
Yes. Again, I repeat, Kenya News Alert is your partner when it comes to your advertisement. There's a number down there on your screen. Take that number, SMS and WhatsApp it. We shall get back to you. Speak to our Kenya News Alert producer and the team. We have the best equipment. We are so creative. We shall do the best work. We shall do you justice. So, niambie. Numbers zimebomolewa. Inabaki people are given notice. But let me tell you, if you're given notice, but you don't know where to go, ama you have not been refunded with like enough money. Yeah, what are you going to do? This is the home. This is where you have put your everything. What can you do?
Inafikanga point paka wewe mwenyewe kwa zero. Sasa kama iko hivi, tutaendeleaje? You know? We are told that life is sweet with challenges, but some are not challenges. Some are tortures from people.
Torture from people.
Yeah, like what is currently going on. It is torture.
It is torture because imagine wewe president wako. I told you, this is your president. Umebomolewa nyumba yako. Umebomolewa nyumba. Inaendelea kubomolewa nyumba. We are waiting for this person to speak up, and this person is just as quiet like wewe fiti. Ulisikia story ile Elisa ambaye alipigwa.
Yeah,
now tell me about that.
Yeah, there is that journalist mwenye he was arrested by the people of those Ruto security.
They
beat him up. They arrested him. Where is the freedom in this country?
A journalist, have you read the book Muhammad Ali?
Not yet.
Kuna kitabu cha Muhammad Ali inaelezea kuhusu war fulani. And as a journalist, unafaa uende usome katikati hizo staff na pata kuna mtu atakufanyia chochote. No one will shoot you unless you could just stray.
Yeah.
No one should harm you, no one should shoot you because you are the jicho ya kupeleka this story outside. And Muhammad Ali alishutiwa mkono, but it was a stray bullet. You should read that book. He's an Indian raised in Kenya. Yeah. It's called Muhammad Ali. Yeah. So, journalists are fine.
See you the jicho bado.
No. No, but maybe he's named after him, you know. But Muhammad Ali huko 1960s or something. So his arm was blown off, but just by mistake. But he continued. You should read that book. Yeah. I will. Yes. So, a journalist after could get harassed. Let me tell you, journalist places in India. Journalists know where the Boko Haram are right now. They know where they are. Na Boko Haram is muwa. As a journalist, you can talk hapa uende Russia na huko wakiwana and no one will harm you. No one will do anything because the freedom of press, no freedom of press, they are protected. And the people who do it, come as like for example, let us talk about where I heard that when it wamechukua a country, I'm forgetting their names, yes? They have taken an Arab country and they are leading it right now. Sawa? Yeah. And journalists go there. And they always find chochote. Al-Qaeda maliko utapata journalists no. So huyo mwenye anapiga journalists juu what is wrong with you, brother?
Nivenye tu, they are not ready. The president is not ready to address these situations. The president is not even serious, you know. He's like, what he's doing best ni kutumia watu vibaya, and the press is the only body that currently is independent. IBC kwa mfuko yake, judiciary kwa mfuko yake, but the press ndio ameshindwa kuiweka kwa mfuko, you know. And sasa ameona the only way, like I love this reporter, he speaks and I'm like, if someday I'll ever be a full journalist, I'd like to be like him.
He speaks it very kinaga ubaga.
Yeah, you know. And those are the only people left
that can speak up to him.
Yeah. Because sisi tukijaribu tunakufa tu bure. It's off with our heads. It becomes a genocide. You know? Wao kijaribu, unajua sasa wao wakiongea. If one of them is off with his head, even the whole world will come and demand where the head is.
But you know the journalists that were kidnapped. Do you remember that story?
Yeah.
And I think one died and one was Okoivo.
Yeah.
And that is the era of this person.
You can imagine.
We're going back to the era of Moi. Mdogo tu.
Eish.
Mdogo tu kama sasa journalists wameweza kuchapwa.
Sasa nani atabaki?
Kama journalists wameweza kuchapwa, na wameweza kudnapiwa.
Na wanaanza kuuliwa kiholela kama venye tunauanga tu napiga tu pa.
We are going back. Let me tell you, Kenyan people, we are going back to that era. Mnaongeanga story hapa Museveni mnadhani. You usually talk about things that are happening to your neighbors until it happens at your door. At your doorstep now, it is coming inside now.
Yeah, we should fight for justice.
Let's fight.
Justice being done to others.
Tusikubali turudi some era huko, at least very beautiful in the meantime. Turudi upate za Kenya sasa hatuwezi kaa hapa tudondoe hizi, hatuwezi kaa hivi tuongee because we're afraid of the president. Kama wewe Tanzania sasa hiyo ongelea hivi.
Lazima tuanze.
Samia will be here in Odo right now. What are you talking about? You tell me kwanza ndio hivyo imeisha. So let us not kubali turudi huko. In Uganda too you cannot talk.
Yeah, but is it true that Ugandans have no constitution?
I don't know.
I heard that Ugandans, you people, viewers, is it true that Ugandans have no constitution? Can you tell us? Because how can a country survive without a constitution? What is the code of that country? What do they do?
See, the president knows what is good for the country. Why do you want to know what is good for your country? Na kuna matoke. Kula matoke bro na utulie. Sawa? where we know what we are doing. Sisi tunakwambia.
That has been
so we are going back. And I hope in the next election we not make the same mistake. Mtu anakuja hapa anza kutudanganya ameenda church amereform. Unajua nimejua makosa yangu, nimefanya then utukue hapa eti amerudi church. He came through the church.
Do you know, by the way, after his inauguration, he claimed to have, and I quote, cleansed the State House, as if it was being it was living a demon, and the real evil is still lurking around. There is this movie called When Evil Lurks. The real evil is still lurking around. I don't think it was even cleansed. I think it was invited.
Because
yeah. Because how wengine wameishi hapo except for
but they don't know about bibi yake.
We don't know. Yeah, she okay, she claims to have changed salt water to fresh water. I don't know where. So yeah, she is a attached prophetess. Big up to you, Pastor Rachel. Like I
don't know anything about bibi yake.
She claims to have prayed for water turned from salty water, dirty water, it came clean water.
Who saw that?
She said it. She posted it. She boasted it. So yeah. But
I will not get into the family.
No.
Because the family is not in.
Yeah, the family is innocent.
It is unja betu kazi.
Except for
yeah.
So anyway, our point is akona pastor hapo. Pastor, see you advise. The prophets and priests used to advise the kings. In England, the priest of Canterbury advises the king and queen. Now we don't have a high priest here. We have you, Madam First Lady. Do something. Work some miracles.
Okay. So
him.
Yes, amen. Preach, brother. So as we finish and as we wrap up this show, the question of the day is the return of the Moi era. And if you add Angles and Babu era, they know what era was that.
Yeah.
That like it was the most terrifying time. You couldn't speak, you couldn't do what, and people died. So as we wrap up, this has been Kenya News Alerts, a morning tea show, and we thank you for joining us. Again, we say that Kenya News Alert is your partner when it comes to your advertisement. Kuna namba pale kwenye screen yako ichukue, wapigie simu, watumie SMS, indawaje ujumbe mfupi, waambie you guys call me, I have something that I want you guys to do for me, and trust me, we shall get back to you. Okay, so I've been your host, House of Zulfa, and we had a guest, and into again.
My name is Lois Philip. I'm always glad to be with you. I'm always glad to be inspired by you. Your comments, answers, and all that, they cheer us up, and we know that in every day we have you, and in every day you have us to inform you, educate you, and bring you to the closeness of this country. We help you so that at least if someday we were told anything can happen in this country, so if you ukika to shake your head to make sure that your brain is there, and ikipotea, let us know, tutakusaidia kutafuta. We love you and do have a good day.
Bye bye.